Hello, Salaya here. Welcome to the next episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And I have a huge plans for this episode and further episodes. I was thinking about how to expand my current city. So, our workplaces are pretty much near their full capacity. I mean, not at the moment, but usually they are. As you see, I haven't been playing for a while, and I was thinking, what can I do next? So, off screen, off recording, I did some things. I just built a new construction company over here, bigger one, and added some excavators and bulldozers. Why? So I can play with the terrain quicker. So without paying money, I can play with the terrain a little bit quicker. So as you see, I flatten all these portions of terrain to be the same level as the city. I did lots of that. And here, I didn't do it all the way, so this portion is lower than this. Why? Because these were really hilly, and bringing this part of the terrain to this level was like really time consuming, so I decided to put it like this and just connect it with the road over there. So I'm going to expand the city in this area and this area here, this one here. So this is going to be our city. I connected it with the road, as you see, that goes there. And I'm going to build more companies over here somewhere. And those more companies will be chemical companies, plastics companies, electronics companies, companies we don't have. And also I'm going to build a railroad route for export from here, connected with this rail line over there, so they can export down there to this place. Existing railroad, I'm going to expand from here somewhere. I'm going to expand it all the way here to this place here, Sterolina. Why? Because they have a railroad, 3 railroad connections for export, which is really great, and it's not very far away from our current city. So I'm going to expand it like that. So these things here, bricks and mechanical parts, they will be exported to new export location, Sterolina. While let's say electronics, electronic parts and whatnot, food will be exported here from this new industrial area I'm planning to build over here. Also, let's say I'm not going to bring any new immigrants for now, because we have like these buildings are full with people, and we have many children that are grown up living with their parents, which we can see here. So if this number is high, like 1,000 and so on people, it means that there are many people who can live on their own and make families, but they live with parents because the lack of the residential apartments. So we are going to build that and bring people from there to the new residential apartments. And we are going to build new industries somewhere here. And also we are going to build TV and a radio station somewhere, maybe probably here, and connect all of these things with buses, of course. And in the place of the old construction office, I'm going to build a new power plant over here, because it's really convenient because of the buses near. So huge plans for this place, really huge plans. Of course, not all of that can fit in one episode, not at all. But this is the direction that we are going to go to. We're going to go. And then that would be it. So let's if you wonder about the money, I haven't earned so much money by trade. I actually recently discovered that you can borrow money. So I borrowed 4 million rubles, 2 by 2. The one maximum amount in one, let's say, loan is 2 million. So I borrowed 4 million for 5 years loan. So every day you will pay about 1,000 and something, so it's completely manageable, it's okay. And I'm going to use that money, or borrow even more, to develop more industry and trade, so we can, let's say, repay that loan more quickly. So I'm going to not going to build trolley lines anymore, because I think one central bus station around the city like this and one more in the another part of the city is just enough transportation for workers and everybody. So let's build some huge bus station here. Why huge? Because it better manages the traffic and whatnot. So let's make it. The smaller one isn't so good at, let's say, managing lots of buses and so on. So big one is simply quicker to move around, quicker to work with buses and everything. And this is about the length walkable length from this building to bus station, about 250 meters. So new bus station has to be somewhere here, I suppose, somewhere there. I'm going to build it somewhere there, or somewhere here even, so we can use a little bit of this part. And the new bus station will be somewhere here. So I think that's good enough. So let's build one big bus platform. Let's build it somewhere here, maybe somewhere like this, or maybe directly like this. Let's build it directly over here. There it goes. Let's connect it by roads, of course. Oh, sorry, we shouldn't turn it around differently. My mistake. Oh, no, never mind. So let's take a big bus station, not small one, big one. That's it. And put it right over here, like this. There it goes. That's it. That's the huge new bus station over there, and I hope it's walkable to lots of places. And around it, of course, we need to build shops and hospitals and whatnot, because this is completely new area, residential area. So let's do all of this stuff. I didn't think about making any kind of fancy square like this here or like this here for now. Maybe I will do that here. Maybe not. Here, just like this. So let's add more things to this. For people, equipment for citizens, so they need a place to buy groceries. They do. Let's build them a small shopping center. Let's not build a big one for now. Small is just fine. So let's build it somewhere here. Or maybe we could add few buildings in a row before we add this building. That's a better idea even, so it kind of blend in a little bit of better way. So how about we add this building here? We haven't done anything with these buildings before. Might be a decent idea. And how about this one? This one fits even better there. It's about similar, if you ask me. So maybe we could go with this kind of building a little bit, just for a change, you know. We can add like a tree line thereafter. That's a good idea. So let's use that. Let's build that. And of course, let's move existing people. So randomly move citizens from existing buildings. Yes. So let's do one over here, and then one more turned on the same side, like this. Or let's go with the road first. There it goes. And then another building to it. We can add even two more buildings, one more later over there. So add one building there. And now let's add a shopping center here, so this place isn't kind of, this space isn't kind of wasted in any way, in a stupid way. So let's add a shopping center right over here. You see, that's amazing. And of course, let's add cinema somewhere there. Maybe we can add it here. Yep, fits well here. Maybe on the same side as the shopping center. It's even better idea, I think. Okay. One thing people have already here is school and few kindergartens. So we're not bothered too much building new kindergartens and schools, because we already have quite a huge number of that already. Maybe we can expand this street and add a row of buildings here as well. So we are going to think about it too. More equipment for citizens, so they have like a cinema, they have a shopping center, so they can buy things. They need a pub, of course. We're going to add pub somewhere here, maybe on this side. Little tiny pub. Maybe somewhere here. Actually, we can squeeze in the pub and add one more somewhere else. And these people need pub here, so these residents also can make a good use of the pub. So let's expand this road as well. Let's expand it like down there. Or maybe first a row of buildings. Better idea. So buildings first. Let's add a pub over here. Like this. So one pub will be there. And of course some buildings. Can we add these brick buildings over here? Maybe like this. We can. Maybe something a little shorter. This one might be a better option, so the street doesn't have to go all around. So let's add one building like this and one building like here. It's not a bad idea. Or you know what, I was thinking about that car dealership somewhere here. We can add a car dealership here maybe. That's not a bad idea. Okay, so let's expand this street a little bit. Like here, and then expand this one here, and then connect this one with the street. Can we? No, makes a little bit of a problem. So I have to kind of do it like this a tiny little bit. Why? Because this needs more length to be connected, as you see. But okay. And this here we can connect easily all the way down like this. Why like that? Because maybe we can add one more building over there, so that's kind of a plus. No? Okay, sorry. Well, let's do it like that. Let's try to add some more houses here. Right away, why not? So what can we add? How about... Can we add this thing over there? No, too big. This one? No, still too big. This one? No, too big. Okay, apparently we can't add anything here. No, this is huge. Okay, we can add some small house or something else here, not a big deal for now. Okay. So this is quite good. Okay, let's add more of these buildings because we don't have these. So adding a little bit more of them is not a bad idea too. We can add one here. We can add few of these here, not these, but these. Can we add them? Yes, we can. We can add them here. So can we add the walking paths later? Will we be able to add the walking paths? Hardly. No, so let's still continue adding these. One like, not like this. Well, hardly even like this. Huh. How about these buildings? Maybe a little bit on a side like this. Let's try to add first walking paths. So can we add a walking path over here? Let's try to squeeze one in there. Probably we can't. You see, that's not a very good thing. might work. Imagine that. It won't work, unfortunately. Too tightly squeezed in. But it might work for people who live there in the buildings. Yep, let's still add one. There he goes. And now we can add a building even, because people can walk there. Like this, and how about like here? No? Nobody? Let's try to connect. Huh. It's not easy to hunt some pixel around, which we have to hunt for this walking path to be destroyed. If we destroy this entrance here, can we now connect anything? No. Funny. Okay, can I get... Alright. How about now? Oh. Okay, let's try that. And then let's try to connect this properly. Nah, it doesn't work anymore like that. Okay, let's try to... Let's try to make this street a little bit more curvy, like this. So we might be able to connect it a little better. This thing here, for example, this one here and this one in the middle, is it possible? Yeah, it's possible, that's good. Alright, so we can add some of the buildings here now and maybe move this a little bit on the side, like this and like this. And let's see what building can we squeeze in there. Maybe we can squeeze in some of these. Hardly. We cannot squeeze them in by road, no way. But this thing maybe. It wasn't a very good idea if you ask me. Maybe the best thing to do is to squeeze two of these in. Like one here and one over there. And destroy this small connection for now and make a road over here. So I don't have any better solution for now. Can we do that? Maybe. Oh, yes, it works. And yes, it works. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so far so good. We're just fine. And let's also add walking paths right now, because we don't want to forget to do that later. It's a little bit of a sensitive area here, not much place for walking paths, so adding them now could be really beneficial. And we can connect things like this right now as well. How about here? Good, works. Good. That's pretty, that was awesome actually, that was pretty good. Works. Okay, this one doesn't, but never mind. Maybe like this and like this. This was good. Really? There it goes. And now these things are connected with the bus station as well. Let's make it so. There it goes. Alright, so pretty well connected everything. We can connect these things even with the schools and whatnot. Let's do that right away. So let's bring the walking path over here and then over here. And then between these, right in the middle over there. So we can connect schools easily and kindergartens with everything. That's great. So now school is connected, kindergartens are connected well with all of this. That's great. Okay. Everything seems to be very well connected like this. Can we try to bring one path over here? Yes, we could. That's good enough. Okay. Well, I have to say that was pretty good. That was pretty well connected. So I hope people can walk from here to all of these buildings. I hope when they build up, we're going to see that, look into it. Also, we're going to make some buildings here on this side and on this side. What we are going to need, we're going to need a place for sports. Yes, because not all of these people will be able to come and play sports over here. So here we have to have the sport place. Let's do some of these things. So what they have a cinema, they have a shopping center, they also have a pub, they will have one more somewhere here, and they will need some sports playing places. Okay, what I wanted to add here is some kind of a car dealership, really. So, there it is. I want to add a car dealer over here. Or maybe somewhere here in this part of the town. But still I wanted to be close to some bus station. It's close to this one. So people can go and buy cars easily. Maybe we can even add it here somewhere, you know. It takes one place, I know, but maybe we can build it in the kind of the end of the town or something, huh? Like even up here. It's close enough to the station. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, you know. Let's build it over here. There it is. So car dealership is over there. I hope it's walkable to this station. Maybe, maybe not. So people can get to this bus station, go here and buy a car. That's the point, from anywhere in the city. And I want to really make a car dealership in the middle of the city. They're usually not in the middle of the city, in real life as well. So let's add more buildings to this story of ours. Let's add, well, more of these, I suppose. Can we add one here? We can, but maybe we can squeeze in some better buildings, even like this one. In less space, I suppose. We can try to squeeze them in like this, maybe. It's not a bad idea as well. Like this. Or like... oh, that's pretty good. You can squeeze in lots of them without building too many streets. Totally not a bad idea. Let's do that. Okay, let's... these paths are not very good idea to build right away without building a neighborhood first. and you see why. There it goes. So one more over here, like this. Pretty great. And we can build another line like this, maybe even. Not a bad idea at all. Okay. Let's go back to these buildings. Let's leave a space for a path here. Let's add a path even. Path that will go from here. See? Just like this. And it will go down there. Maybe a bit more directly, like this. And then maybe here and there, like this. So we can connect all of these people easily with the bus stations, but also with schools and kindergartens around, like this. You see? It's connected here and here and here. There it goes. So these schools and kindergartens are kind of more accessible to everybody. And now let's add more buildings. Like this and like... I have to turn it around and make a street first because we don't know how much space will street take. So if we make a street like here, is it connectable to anything? Yes. No. Let's try to pass it through like this. There it goes. There it goes. And let's extend the path down there. We'll go past the station pass by the station like this, so people can easily access to the bus station. And here we can even add a row of buildings, more row of buildings. Let's try to do that. Let's add one like here, and one like here, but first the street. There it goes. There he goes. That's pretty much great. So lots of buildings easily accessible to the bus station, but let's not forget ourselves too much and let's build the services we need. So what services did we build? We built cinema and shopping center, so we don't need these anymore. We are going to need one more bar somewhere, so maybe we added one bar over here. Not everybody can walk to it. Maybe we should add one more bar here. You know, so some people from these buildings can also access it. So one more bar like here, how about that? Or even a little bit down on this side, but still might not be reachable to everybody. So let's add one here. There he goes, a bar. And we are going to need a hospital somewhere here, so everybody can easily access the hospital. So maybe we can build hospital right over here, actually, if we can squeeze it in. Not really, but we can squeeze it in like this, so most people can easily access the hospital. We can even have the hospital on this side, but if we do that, it might be unreachable for these people over here. So let's build a hospital somewhere more reachable. I think here it's really a better place for a hospital. There we go, the hospital here. And the only thing we don't have to build so near is, let's say, a fire station, which we can move a little bit away. We can build one here, that might not be a bad idea. Even here might not be a bad idea. It's pretty much in the end of the town. We'll move it here, why not? There it goes, a fire station, one more fire station. And it covers like big part of the city around. City hall we already have one, car dealer we have, television and radio station we are going to build somewhere later. A little bit more of kindergartens and schools would also be a good idea. So let's add, we have a school, we have like one school accessible easily for these people and few kindergartens, but still we are going to need few more for the matter. So we can add maybe school here and the kindergarten or on this side and one here. So that's not a bad idea as well. And place for sports. So let's add a place for sports. Gymnasium, a modded gymnasium. Let's add it somewhere. Well, we need people. Some of the people will go here, and one more we can build over here, I guess. Somewhere there. Or somewhere here even, and one over here. That might be a good idea. Okay, let's add more buildings to this story near bus station actually. So, few more buildings around. How about that? Like one here building. And then one street and two more buildings on this side. Not a bad idea. This. Of course, let's connect things like that. Maybe add a few more buildings before it. Let's see, can we add two more buildings on this side? Maybe smaller ones, these. Maybe even something smaller, not a big deal. Not easy. On this side, however, easier. Well, alright. A little bit of flattening needed. Maybe one here. Not a bad idea if you ask me. And then let's try to squeeze a road here. Well, you know what? You're not so smart. Well, you are. Okay, maybe squeezing road in here wasn't so good idea. But a little bit on the curved side might be a little better idea. Might be. Let's see how that goes. Well, much better. No. There it goes. There it goes. That's great. That's awesome. And let's connect this. Awesome, that's really great. Okay, so this is pretty well connected here around bus station. Let's add walking paths to the story so everybody can easily access everything else. Connecting this with walking paths, not so easy task to do. How about we go here and here? Maybe. Connectable. Yeah, good. So okay, let's try to connect both of these. Not an easy thing to do. No, some of these buildings cannot be connected. Well, better to connect this one down there then, because we can connect this one more directly, like here. Can we? Maybe we can. We can't actually. Pity. Maybe it's still possible. Oh, good. Good. Everything seems to be really well connected. This one is not easy to connect there, definitely. Can we squeeze in the passage? We can. That's good. So let's squeeze that in here and connect it right here then. There it goes. That was excellent. And connect this thing here with this thing over there. This was amazing engineering. These buildings will all be very well connected with civilization. There it goes. And let's try to connect. How about these things here? No. Why not? Well, you know what? We don't even have to make connections such as this. We can make this connection here and this one here. And this one here. Let's try to connect this area here with this place down there. That's good. And like here. Okay, a little bit better connected. Like this, good. So these buildings are pretty well connected with the city, with everything. Great, as you see. Even a parking lot could be great connection over here. So, maybe even, okay. Amazing. Very good. Very well. Okay, that was like awesomely well connected. And here we might add a few more buildings. Let's try to do that. But we might import some new people over here. Maybe like this, and like let's add school over here first, maybe, or school somewhere here, I suppose, or somewhere here. Yep, that's a better idea. So let's see what can we do with buildings. How about one here? Great idea. And one over here. Or one this first. Or two of these, simple as that. Huh? How about that? Not a bad idea. And then a street. Street that connects these things like this. Awesome. Great. And a walking path in the middle of all that. From here all the way down. Good. What is this place here? A cinema? Yes. Connectable, very good. This, connectable. Excellent. That's great. Connectable, very good. Everything should be really, really well connected. And I really think it is. Okay, and all of that is near bus station. We can squeeze in some more houses here, but let's try to squeeze in some schools and kindergartens. Honestly, we're going to need some of these as well, so let's try to do that. And we're going to need a gym too. So some of these places might be a good idea to put here. Let's try that. So let's add two more gyms. One here. There it goes, one gym here. And then one school. School. Where is the school? It's education, there it is. So one school. We should add school here, but they can't go to school over there, right? Maybe they could. Let's try to squeeze in kindergarten here. Is it possible? Oh, we can squeeze one there. We can also squeeze some houses there. Let's do that. Let's squeeze in houses here. Because bus station is near this place, so how about you? Can you fit here? We could fit you in right there. That's a good idea. Let's do that and this. And even one more. Huh? No. Okay, so road connections. Please. Look at that. Really? Really, man? There it goes. And now let's return some of the walking paths if possible. Okay, some of it is possible, some of it it's not really, but it's possible different way as it is. Okay then. Good. Good enough. Here I will try to squeeze in some schools. Some like village schools. Mod village schools. There it is. So can we put one over here somewhere? Here? Anything here? Oh, there it goes. We can put some of these. One more, like this. But why not? Okay, how about kindergarten places? Like these laundry places. We put these, can we squeeze in these here? Yes, we can. Let's do that. This is kind of the end of the city, so it looks like that. Good. Good, why not? Okay. goes. There he goes. Okay, pretty well connected, lots of things. One gym here. And then one gym over there. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, let's do that. We need a street connection. Possible, anyhow, anyone? How about we add one here? Not possible? Okay, let's delete this first. So we can make a gym normally. There it goes. And then add a walking path. A little on the left or right. There it goes. So 2 gyms, some schools and kindergartens are added here. We're going to add more. One kindergarten here, and school. Yep. So school. School here. And school there. And kindergarten. One here. And one here. Okay. Maybe even one here. Okay, for now I think that's it. Probably we're going to need more kindergartens here, so let's try to build these laundry places around. How about that? Seems like a good idea. Yep. Okay, better than nothing. Let's try to squeeze in more of these laundry places. Also, we should squeeze somewhere in a little church. I honestly forgot about that. Can we put one here, next to the building? Oh, we can. Look, that's great. One tiny little church over there then. But it said good, good. So lots of people can get to this small church. It's small, but still it's a church, right? So let's squeeze one in over here. These people will have lots of services provided to them. What about here one? Can we put one here? Here we surely can. Okay. There it goes. build a little larger church somewhere here. Can we squeeze it in here or here? In any way possible. Here, we can squeeze it in here, that's good. That's great. Okay. So, we should be fine with churches mostly. Oh, let's try to put one over here. Small one here. In any way, maybe if we clear this place a little bit out, maybe then. Good, that's pretty much great. So lots of people can reach to it if they need to, and when they need to. And everything is still pretty connected well, that's good. Okay. I simply want to give people everything they want. Church, not a problem by me. Okay, actually I think we're good with churches. We have kind of a lot of them, that's nice. Let's go back to kindergartens now. So this is going to be more useful than churches. So let's fill this place in with some of these small children keeping areas, laundry places, where ladies get their laundry, hang their laundry, and take care of the children. How manly is that? How womanly is that? Some people might say that's too macho chauvinistic, but at least it was like that before, so we cannot say it's historically not accurate. Alright. Can this work? No, I don't think so. Everything is so tightly squeezed that we really don't have lots of room to squeeze many more things, you know? Okay. Really? You can put one there? Do it. Do it, why not? Okay, one more. Yeah, you bet. Good. So we have lots of these small kindergartens, laundry places, which will probably cope with the with children going to kindergartens. Good. Okay, whatever fits. Alright, kindergarten, laundry places, schools, pubs. So down here we're probably going to need one more pub. Yeah, probably we're going to need one more pub somewhere here. Let's try to squeeze one in. We can do that here. Why not? There he goes. So shops, pubs, fire station, hospital, school, even car dealer, bus station, central bus station. I think we are very good. That was very nice. So shall we let it build or do that in the next episode? Let's do that in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for coming. This was Salaya, and if you like the video, thumbs up, like and subscribe, comment, and see you in the next one. Bye.